What's going on, everybody? 915 Mang here doing an update on the 45-gallon cube and frag tank combo. I just want to show you the corals a little bit closer. The last video we did was the BSI frag glue giveaway. That was a lot of fun, and I thank you all for participating. As you can see, I have officially become a coral frag hoarder. A lot of these are just frags. I'm waiting for them to grow out, and then we'll place them on the rock. My anemone right there, it has been moving around. It was on the bottom left corner on that rock, but it slowly worked its way all the way up to the top. I'm just gonna let them alone. I have fed them. When I do feed my anemones, it's not a whole bunch, but I feed them krill. Frozen krill, I just break off a little chunk. I use the Eheim grabber that I bought a long time ago, and I just place it directly in the mouth, and then the anemones cover it up. I ended up placing this chalice on some live rock. Actually, it's dry rock that I cut out. When I cut it out into the rock, I used a hacksaw, and then that allowed me to make a flat plate because hopefully this chalice just plates out. Not only that, but using a hacksaw, it's going to save me money on plugs. This piece right here I got from my buddy Javier, and then the mini scolies I picked up from AQUA SD. You can see that they're looking pretty good. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. Two things that I've had a problem with in this tank is Aiptasia and bubble algae. The problems with those are the Aiptasia seem to reproduce themselves very fast. You'll have one and all of a sudden you have 10 all over your tank. Not only that, but they sting your corals. And if you don't keep an eye on it or catch it in time, your little frag will die. Now the problem with bubble algae that I've been having is they like to grow on polyps. They'll attach themselves to some zoas right here, and then all of a sudden they'll completely cover up your zoas. And if you don't catch that, then say goodbye to your zoa or pally or whatever it is. So to help me fight that, I introduced an emerald crab, and he has actually been doing some work in this tank. I only introduced one in the 45-gallon and one in the 120, and the reason why is it'd be easier for me to just pull them out in case I have to for whatever reason. The great benefit of having one is that it's a 24-hour worker. You know, 7 days a week, I'm not going to be in my tank. So at the meantime, this guy will be there, pulling out bubble algae. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the corals. Some of my favorites are zoas. Right now, I got the flow turned off in my tank, so that way you can kind of see things a little better. I'm gonna rescue that snail right there with my Eheim grabber, and let's go ahead and take a look at some of these zoas. My goal, of course, is to have a zoa tank, nothing but zoas. What I've been doing, as you can see, some of these frags are looking like crap. They have algae on them, Aiptasia, things like that on there. But I've been pulling them out with my metal tongs, and then I, pluck them out with some tweezers. I've also started using a razor to like scrape any garbage off of the plugs, and it seems to be working. It's kind of a chore though, due to the fact that I have a lot of frags. I'm gonna get some more snails up in here to help me out. The nice thing about this tank is that I don't have a RAS, and my RAS doesn't snipe my snails. I did pick up some new frags right here, and I picked up some utter chaos. I picked up some purple people eaters, and I think those are the Mohawk Zoas. Those of you who follow 6T7 Mustang on Instagram, that's where I got hooked up from. It's gonna take some time to grow these out. I love having all of these frags, but the fun part is watching them grow out from little babies all the way to colonies. Let's go ahead and do this since the last contest was a lot of fun to do, and in appreciation of you guys helping me get past 2,000 subscribers. Thank you all. And in remembrance of Prince, let's go ahead and do your favorite Prince song, and then you have to give me a lyric. You also have to be subscribed to the channel in case this is your first time, and then we'll run it till the next Sunday video. We'll give two people a chance to win, and all you got to do is write down your favorite Prince song, and then write down the lyric. So thank you guys. As far as fish go in this tank, I do want to get maybe a couple more fish. There will be nano fish, uh, purple dotty back maybe, maybe not because they're a little mean. But I do for sure want to get a purple dotty back, but I'll probably throw it in the 120 later on. Um, Maybe a bicolor blenny. Of course, not in this tank, but maybe in the side tank next door. And but I don't want to overstock it. Maybe get two more clownfish and put those guys in the frag tank next door. And I think that'll be about it. The golden Midas, freaking love that fish. I think it's awesome, and he's a cool fish to watch. As far as this tank goes, I do have a little problem with my AI Prime. I like it. There is a little bit of flickering here, but after I run the schedule and everything, the lights seem to stay on. I know it's probably like a moonlight effect or something like that, but I could see it getting pretty annoying if this was like in your bedroom or someplace like that. For me, it's in my living room, so I don't have to worry about that. But I wish I had more controllability about that. So those of you who are running AIs, let me know if there is a way to shut it off. That'd be great. I picked up some seaweed extreme thanks to my buddy Tim. He was telling me about it, that his fish loved it. He fed in front of me and they did go crazy. So I'm trying to train my fish to go to this. Prior to that, I've been feeding nori. I picked up some lock line for the frag tank and some Celcon. Picked up the Celcon thanks to my buddy Cyber Aquarius. He did a video on it and I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. That's about it, guys, for this update. Appreciate you guys watching. If you guys want a chance to win two glue bottles of BSI frag glue, you know what to do. Thanks again, guys. Have a good one. Like and subscribe, and take care.